morning, Sun Slapper. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? I hope all is well with you. We are Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Wednesday. It has been an amazing week. It has been an amazing week. And we are really just getting into a very different space in this fall season. So we're back into school now. And just like any new school year or a school year for individuals, folks are getting back into the routine. Parents are getting back into the routine and making sure that their kids are getting to school, and transportation and practices are not kicking in from the summer now to the fall, because some kids are just great at sports, so they have these all these programs that they're in and things of that nature. So shout out to the parents and to those who are assisting kids along the way. This journey and exposing them to so many things that's going on around them. But good morning to you. I'm I'm excited. I'm truly excited about today. And again, I want to get into this quickly. I want to get into it quickly. Here, listen. I ain't cutting. I'm going straight to it. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. Listen, it's all on you at this point. Like, it's all on you. Like, either you forgiving people or you're not. Either, and what I mean by that is, I'm not telling you. I'm not saying, okay, you need to ignore what's going on, or you need to, be, let's say, careless or thoughtless in anything that I'm telling you. What I'm simply saying is, you got to make up in your mind and forgive them, and then find out what the source is. Like, oh my goodness, forgiving people is not for them, it's for you. And here's the other thing. Forgiving them does not abort your assignment to whatever they are or still a part of. I.e., example, and I always use me for this example. Pontiac School District is forever a calling for me. It is forever a place that I grew up in it. I helped to build it. Not necessarily that it was my school, but you helped design it, right? Like, you got different layers, you got different things that you've done over time. When somebody does something to try to chase you from your vision, try to chase you from where you're serving, you don't give up serving the entity. I don't give up serving the school district because there were a few people in there that trying to run me away, if that makes sense. You don't have to deal with them people. Meaning they're not your assignment. They're not, and I'm just using me for an example. I'm no victim or anything like that. I'm not anything like, I'm trying to help some people today. Like, we're going to get a little bit more intentional in Sun Slappers. I'm trying to help somebody. I know who I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help somebody get through this, because this is the part that get people stuck in the mud. This is the part that get people to a space where they don't know how to recover from it. And they just looking at the person, and they're looking at the person. They're going to their job every single day. You going to the job every single day, and you keep saying words like, oh, this job getting on my nerves, this job, this job, that. But you prayed for this job. You said, this is the job that's going to help you restore your family. This is the job that's going to help you, put you in a space where you're like, okay, I could do some great things. I'm going to leave a legacy and things of that nature. But then the minute something happens, the minute that some people that's in that job do something to you, then it's, that you start speaking against the job. Don't speak against the job. Speak directly to why you feel, or speak directly to the person, or persons. You know, I get into this thing a lot of times where it just bugs me when somebody tells me, or when I hear people talking about, the city of Pontiac this, the city of Pontiac that, it's not the city of Pontiac, it's the 10 people you deal with. Change the people you deal with, change the expectations you have of them, and then you will begin to look at all the other things that's going on in the city that you can help with, that you can build with, that you can contribute to, that you can help problem solve with. It is not the city. It is not where you live. It is not where you work. It's how you see it. Everybody in the city is not the same as the people that you've chosen to deal with. You can choose something different. So I'm just telling you and getting you to understand, please, you can choose something different. If there's no reconciliation between you and those individuals, that's fine. Listen, you can forgive them and never have to speak to them again. There's nowhere in God's green earth where they say, forgive people, and then you got to forgive them to the point where you're able to talk to them again. No, some things, some relationships are just not going to happen. They're just not going to go back to where you want them to go back to. It's just not going to happen. There's too many things that has happened, but it doesn't mean you have to harbor feelings or ill will towards. Wish them well. Wish them well. And if you have to interact with them when it comes down to business, then that's when the differences show. We no longer align with the same thing. Oh, I know this is helping somebody. That's not, drop the comments. I know this is helping somebody. We don't have enough. We get people to keep going around the corner and about these conversations. No, there are some people. I've been in this community over 25 years. There's some people that have been with me the whole 25 years. There's some people I've had relationships with just a year. There's some people I've had relationships with just 6 months. There's some people I have relationship with 10 years. But one thing I've learned now in my moving forward is I've learned to set expectations of a relationship. Like, what is this? If we say we're a team, then this is what the team expectation is. And if we all agree upon this, then this is what it is. If anybody goes outside of this, and that's when you get your feelings hurt, because you don't really understand the expectations, or you're not really communicating when things get not going the way that you want them to go. So that's a whole different thing, but I'm not going to spend too much. But like I said before, and I'm just going to put this reminder up. Forgive people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. You don't have to have that conversation. And this kind of goes into the second one. Please don't confuse the length of a friendship with the strength of a friendship. They are not the same. Until something happens where that friendship is tested, can you move past when the need of an individual or their need for you is not met? Then you begin to test the other level of that relationship. There's levels in friendships. There's levels in relationships. There's levels in commitments. But please don't confuse the length of a friendship with the strength of a friendship. They are not the same. How I feel about individuals who have worked with me over time, who have been in the trenches with me. And when I say in the trenches, I mean in the trenches. I mean, my individuals, there's friends that I have, man, I'll talk to my homeboy, my brother Mike, right? And to some people, you got it clearly. There's levels. There's levels, and I can only use me for an example. I don't have friends. Like it may start off as acquaintances, move into friends, and then they become family. And family is and that may not be important. That may not be your schedule. That may not be how you move. But if I say that I love you, then that means I love you. And that has nothing to do with how you love me. Right? The level of respect or admiration or whatever it is that I have for you is not based, it's not reciprocal. It's like you're not my source of happiness. You're not my source of love. You're not my source of peace. I've really drilled down in this work, especially as a police officer, that God is my source of every single thing. So that's why I'm able to have my heart broke and be able to say, okay, that hurt me, right? That hurt me. And then be able to say, okay, can this be reconciled? Okay, it can't. Okay, let's put this over here. And I had been doing that way before I became a police officer, clearly understanding, but I truly didn't have God as the source. And once I got God as the source, bruh, took off. So is the level of friendships, no matter how long you've known somebody, when that test comes, because it's going to come, it's going to show you the level of importance of prioritizing or how they prioritize that friendship or relationships. It's relationships, folks. But it all starts with you. Like, you have to have a level of expectation or be able to communicate in every relationship, whether it's personal, business, romantic, whatever it is. Communicate the expectation. Communicate the fact that open your mouth. You ain't talking. And then it's left to assumption. You assuming that you thinking that these people understand clearly where you're coming from, and they don't. Everybody not you. Like, you quit expect. Oh my goodness. I wish I had a bell or something right now. Jesus Christ. Listen, stop expecting you from everybody else. Articulate your space and your position and where you come from. Again, let me remind you, because I know I'm doing something a little different here. We're doing something a little different. Listen, please don't confuse the length of friendship with the strength of a friendship. They are not the same. They are not the same. And they gonna hit you with the bro, sis, whatever. You may have done that. And I've done it. I met some people and it was like cool. It was like you clicked. It was like boom. And it was like, you know, like boom, like man, this my brother from another mother, my sister from another mister, you know what I'm saying? And then something happened and it switched up on you. And then it's like, I was like, man, I thought you would never do that to me. You called me sis, I called you bro, blah, blah, blah. We was doing XYZ. No. They never had the same level of commitment to you that you had for them. And I didn't express that to them. That's not their fault. It was not their fault. Express your level of commitment. Express what you think a friendship is, or mentorship, whatever, prioritizing associations, the whole nine. If this business, this is business. Later, just like you do in business when you walk in the room, lay it on the line. Lay it on. This is what this is. This is how we doing. This is how we moving, and be specific in that. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna save you. I know I'm talking today. I know I'm talking that talk today. I know I am. Let me get this last one out the way. This is all connected. Listen, one thing I love about time, it's time is its ability to reveal. Time won't tell it all. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. You ain't gonna have to run. I'm gonna leave that right there. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. 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 So again, let's go ahead and recap this real quick so we can get up out of here. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. You got to take care of you. It starts with you. Second thing we talked about, please don't confuse the length of a friendship with the strength of a friendship. They are not the same. Set the priorities, understand what it is. When you start introducing families and friends and, inviting them over for dinner, like having dinner with me, breaking bread with me is a sign of family. I don't eat at everybody's table. Everybody don't get to come to my house in my living room. Everybody don't eat my wife's cooking. Everybody don't even get to talk to my wife, meet my wife. No. No, that's the queen. You protect the queen at all costs. That's a whole different story. One thing I love about time is its ability to reveal. Time gonna reveal it all. And when it do, you're gonna have some choices to make. Listen, man, Mr. Trust the Process here. Get over to the YouTube page, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every last one of you who have joined the community, winning over to Trusting the Process Facebook page. Let me show that to you real quick. Listen, get over there. I need you to get over to this YouTube page. Like, share, subscribe. Need some more subscribers. I want one of them plaques that we can put on the wall and be proud of. Listen, and then Trust in the Process. Listen, you went over there. Did you go over there yet? Did you go over there and like it? Did you go and click? You gonna follow the button? You gonna follow your boy? Huh? Did you go over there and say you gonna follow your boy right there? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Trust the Process right there. Okay. Listen, man, God bless y'all. Listen, have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. I love y'all, man. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.